Hi, this is Mike Regan with TranzAct's 2-Minute Warning for the week of December 1st. And in this week's 2-Minute Warning, we're continuing to ask the question, is your supply chain an asset or a liability? In last week's 2-Minute Warning, we highlighted the fact that over the years I've given a talk by that very name, is your supply chain an asset or a liability? Now in that talk, I ask everyone to stand up if their supply chain's really, really important to the success of the company. Everyone stands up. When I tell them you can sit down, if we're just maybe, no, not sure, everyone stays standing. Well, then I ask people to rate their supply chain on a 1 to 5 scale, with 5 being world class, 1 being third world, and 3 being just good. And then I say if your supply chain is 3 or higher, you can stay standing. Almost everyone stands down, about 90%. Well, that elicited some questions from people, and they said, Mike, why is it that companies are not serious about having a great supply chain? After all, if you take a look at the Walmarts and the Amazons of the world, those supply chains have been critically important to their success. And I think there are 3 reasons why people don't value their supply chain like they should. First, they don't understand how the supply chain impacts their balance sheet. I don't care if it's cash, accounts receivable, payables, inventory, I could go on, but for now, those areas are all affected by the quality of your supply chain. The second thing that people don't understand is how the supply chain impacts my income statement. One of the things we like to highlight is the fact that there's unlocked profitability hiding inside your supply chain. In fact, one of the things we talk about is there are things that a company could do that could basically add 1% of their sales, 1% of their sales to their bottom line, just by taking a look at the waste and inefficiencies that are in the supply chain. The third thing that stops people from looking at their supply chain is the fact that they don't know where to get started. Now, that's why you need to be on this call. Shockingly, a lot of you are treating the supply chain like you always have. Oh yeah, maybe it'll get better sometime soon. The time to get better is right now, and that's why we're hosting this extremely important webcast next Wednesday, December 10th. And in that, we're going to be looking at how you can make changes in your supply chain to improve your inventory positions, to help improve your cash flow, to minimize your receivables and get the most out of your payables. We're going to go on and take a look at 3 things that you can do to reduce your supply chain cost by 10%. And then we're going to help you understand some of the things that you can do to get started on that journey. One of the things, of course, here we have at TranzAct is our supply chain assessment. Our rapid assessment is a dynamite tool for companies getting started. But for right now, here's what you need to do. You need to sign up for this TranzAct webcast on how you can turn your supply chain from a liability into an asset. Make all of the stuff available to you, because with each and every 2-minute warning, we are here to remind you, we are on your team, here to help. Passionate about seeing you be successful. See you next Wednesday.